What's going on, people? Back again with another video. Just going to make a short video tonight around the CryptoBridge exchange and the closing down earlier on this evening. So as you can see on their homepage, they've released a statement outlining why. I guess we wanted to touch on a couple of things. Firstly, if we look at the reasons why they've given a combination of things. Unfortunately, we don't really want to delve into that without much more information. But as they state, they're closing down and they're going to be terminating all services and servers after December the 15th this month. So first thing that really stood out to us when we read this statement, they've only given their users 2 weeks to pretty much get everything out and say goodbye. Seems to be a rather hasty exit from the team, if I must say so. And this is especially considering the fact that most businesses will have some sort of business projection. They will have an inkling if things aren't going well and not going to be able to continue. And I think a 30-day termination period is very much a more reasonable time frame for a business to give to its users in terms of notice to close down. So I guess that's the first thing that we wanted to touch on. The next thing, as we see as you go through their statement, the user verification is required for all withdrawals. So if you're a CryptoBridge user, you'll probably know that KYC is required to trade and withdraw on the platform. If you've not used their platform for a while and you do have funds on there, unfortunately there is an active KYC process in place for you to be able to trade and get them funds off there and then finally withdraw them. So if we go ahead and have a look at their terms and conditions around this, we wanted to just point out a couple of things that stood out to us immediately. Their terms and conditions have been updated as of this evening. If we go ahead and scroll down to the information about user identity and how that information is stored. So we had a look and we can see paragraph 9.4 that the terms and conditions state users agree to keep information on record for the duration of their account with the company plus an additional 5 years. So I guess we wanted to just touch on this in terms of the vagueness of this statement, what that actually means, and if CryptoBridge are able to clarify this to their users. So like I said, this is quite a vague statement. Does this mean once a user's terminated their account that the company holds onto that information for 5 years following that? Is it when the exchange closes down and then they still hold on to that information? And could they outline a reason why they would need to hold on to that information for a 5-year period? Is that compliant with their relevant legislation? Do they have a compliance officer in place that we can contact? Unfortunately, there's no more information listed on their website or on their team. Their Discord is shut down. Their Twitter is no longer active. So I think just a few questions for users out here and just something to be wary of. If you are going to KYC on their exchange to withdraw funds, please request, if possible, an information or explanation what will happen with your information following the closure of their exchange. And I guess the last thing we wanted to touch on was the Bridge coin, or BCO as it's known, linked to the exchange. So anyone who's not aware, this coin was launched in 2017. It was a POW coin, and it was linked to the CryptoBridge exchange when that launched later on that year. Now, this was a very innovative coin as it was one of the first coins out there that had a utility linked to an exchange. The utility was basically you staked your BCO coins and you were able to get a share of the profits generated from trading fees by the exchange, and they were then passed out to you as a dividend in effect. So if we go ahead and have a look at the coin itself, it had a circulating supply of 26 million, reached an all-time high of $9, giving it a market cap of just under $250 million. So quite insane to think about it and look back at that time. I guess the reason we wanted to mention this was there's been a wave of exchanges that have launched over the last 2 years that have similar tokens linked to their exchange as some sort of utility. It's just worth reminding users that if your exchange fails and that has a token alongside it, then that token fails also. So it's just worth remembering that when investing in any exchange token. Final thing we wanted to say is one of the aims of our exchange reviews on proof of review is to start asking these questions to exchanges, start looking at their terms and conditions, start doing a bit more due diligence, and then passing that information on to you guys so you're a bit more aware what's actually going on in the background. So yeah, that's just a little bit about CryptoBridge shutting down. It's just a shame to see another one bite the dust, but I guess it is another crypto winter, as they say. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, if you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button. You can always follow us at Proof of Review on Twitter, and if you want to check out more reviews, you can check it out on the channel, or you can always go to our website at www.proofofreview.com. Thanks a lot.